Hello. So I know it's been a minute, y'all. I've been going through stuff health wise. I had that C word again for the second time this year. Um the week of September 20th. And about 2 weeks out I had started feeling better after a week, and then by the second week I had started like not feeling good again. But I'm on the mend. I'm feeling much better now. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to talk about real briefly was something I heard Bob Marley say in a video once where he was doing an interview. And if I can remember, I'll link it in this video. But he was saying that death was in the camp, but and that death was trying to overtake life, but life is stronger than death. And so that led me to start thinking about a whole lot of things. I got on Instagram in about 2017, I think. But it's taken me probably up until maybe 2020, 2021 to really, probably 2021 or 2022 actually, to really get the feel for Instagram, because it's still not something that I'm on a regular. Now I may scroll and look at stuff, but as far as like posting and things like that, I just don't do much of that on Instagram. So, however, being on Instagram, um, it led me to different people in their health struggles, particularly one lady. She's already passed away, and she passed away in 2021, I believe it was, in February. So um and then from her story, it was just like one that led to another. You know how the algorithm is for these social media apps. So the more you click on something, the more it's gonna show up on your explore page. So, anyways, that just led me to like start leading me to children's pages who were like suffering from terminal illnesses. And so there was a young lady, well, there was a few young ladies that I was stories that I were following, and God bless those three little angels because they've all passed away now. But um I heard one of their mothers talk about how she had to take her particular child to Houston for treatment, and all three of them passed away from different types of cancers. And she talked about how the Children's Hospital in Houston is just a revolving door. There's just people in and out constantly, day and night. And it led me to think about when I when I was going through trying to, I guess, advocate for my health issues that I was having, and still do have, but thankfully it's not as bad now. I just found it so appalling that I wanted to have my blood drawn, and I wanted to have a what they call a complete blood count done. But I couldn't, like, I guess people would say, well, why don't you just go to your doctor and get that done? Well, a doctor, is up to that doctor to do that. If they don't find it necessary or feel like it's necessary, they're not going to do it. So I tried to go through a lab, an independent lab, to see if I could have them do it, and pay out of my pocket or have my insurance pay it. But I couldn't even get my own blood drawn to have a complete blood count done without a doctor signing off on it. Like, I find that crazy, because if I'm experiencing something and a doctor is basically just kind of, writing it off, saying, oh, it could just be this or that, and they're not really taking the initiative to dig deeper, nobody's going to advocate for you like you. So I, I just find it appalling that I can be sitting here suffering from something, and so far a doctor hasn't been able to tell me what it is, and I want to have a certain test done, and I can't even do that, whether I'm paying out of my pocket or not, without a doctor saying, yeah, it can be done. I think that's just ridiculous, and it needs to change. I don't want to make this video too long, but Y'all please chime in the comments and let me know your thoughts because I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. You know, I should be able to ask for any type of testing that I need to be done on myself without a doctor having to sign. I mean, it was blood test. It wasn't like imaging or anything. It was just a complete blood count test. So, anyways, eventually I did get it done. It was done through, I think, the ER first, but and everything came back fine. But like I still have like stuff going on, and so I'm gonna have a physical next month. But yeah, I just find it crazy that you can know something, you're having an issue, and it has to be up to a doctor to say whether you can have a test done to try to figure out if it's, something you think it may be, or just listening to somebody else's story and hearing what they went through, and you think you may be experiencing the same thing, but you can't get it done unless a doctor says it's okay. I just find that appalling. That's ridiculous. If I'm paying for it, why can't I? But anyways, as always, y'all be blessed and talk to you later.